Hi everyone, Michael Tiny Saul. It is Saturday, May 21st at 11:18 p.m. and this is the stock trading watch list for the week of May 23rd, 2011. 5 stocks to look at today. The first one is CRR, Carbo Ceramics Inc., 153.78 entry, 147.78 stop. Move stops after a 2-point gain to break even, half off plus 6, quarter off plus 9, quarter off plus 15. This is a good opportunity to talk about how to manage risk. Okay, now for those of you who have seen my videos over the last couple of months, I've touched on this a couple of times, but I'm gaining new subscribers. It looks like every day, but at least every week. So you may not have seen the older videos, so it's a good time to talk about this. The video analysis is based on units of risk. So a trade that doesn't have a unit defined, it's a 1-unit risk trade. Now that 1 unit, if you're following along or doing whatever you want to do, and that's up to you. I don't know your risk tolerance. I don't know your financial situation. Please read the disclaimers at the beginning of the video. So I can't trade for you. All I do is set up the trades as if the video were taking the trades. So whatever that unit is, whatever you decide to risk per trade, 1%, 2%, 3%, 5%, which I think is insane, but it's none of my business what you do with your money. That's what the trade is based on. It has nothing to do with, oh, it's a 6-point stop. It's still a unit. If this only had a risk of $1, it would still be risking the same amount on the trade. It's all based on a unit. So this has a 6-point stop, and it's a 1-unit trade. If this stopped out, it would be negative 1 unit. Another trade may have a 75-cent stop, and if that had a $1.50 gain, that would be a 2-unit gain. So net out of the 2 trades, you would be ahead 1 unit. And people are going, well, that doesn't make sense because you lost 6 points and then you made a $1.50. That's negative 450. No, it's not. It's not a flat share size across all the trades. It's based on units. If this is confusing you, please contact me. My email is at the beginning of the video under the contact info slide. So just pause the video and go back there and write me an email, and I will be happy to discuss it with you. Okay, so that is CRR. The second stock is the other side of the extreme, which is good that we have these back to back. This is JetBlue Airways. This is 636 entry, 616 stop loss, half of a unit. This is only a half unit risk. I'll explain why in a little bit. 20-cent gain, move stops to entry. So that's what we're risking. So once the reward equals the risk, not going to look to lose on it. Half off plus 40 cents, which is double the risk, and half off plus 80 cents, which is quadruple the risk. Okay, so why only the half a unit size? Well, this is in a little dynamite triangle right at the 200-day moving average. So if this is going to launch from here, great. But if not, and it's going to wiggle up and then wiggle down, I don't want there to be too much risk on this one. That's why it's only a half a unit. But if you notice, it's a half a unit with a 20-cent stop. That means, okay, a full unit would be 40 cents. If this gains 40 cents, and let's say we only get 40 cents out of it, and CRR that we just saw lost 6 points, it would be equal. Okay? Please, if you don't understand, please contact me. And I'm not saying it because I don't think you're smart enough to understand. It just sometimes it takes people a little bit of time to understand things. That's the way I am. Okay, I call myself a light bulb thinker. All right, I study something, and I just don't get it. And then all of a sudden, boom, a light bulb goes off in my head and say, okay, now I got it. But it takes me time. I mean, look at Elliott wave. It's been taking me 8 years to learn Elliott wave. That light bulb hasn't gone on yet. Okay, so please, I'm not, I don't want to, act like you guys don't understand, or you guys and gals actually don't understand. It's not the case. It's just sometimes I may be communicating it ineffectively. So if you have any questions, just email me, okay? All right, let's move on. ALOG, Analogic Corp. This is a short, nice consolidation right under the 89 EMA. 52.94 entry, 54.44 stop loss. move stops to break even after a 70-cent gain. So 70-cent gain, move stops to break even. Half off plus $1.60, half off plus $3.10. CENA, also a short. 114.14 short entry. Nice low volume, you could see, as opposed to the high volume when it came down. Nice low volume bounce into the 20 EMA here. All right. 114.14 short entry. 118.74 stop loss. So $4.60. But once again, still a unit, just one unit. 90-cent gain, move stops to entry. You're going to be really managing this one tightly because this can have some volatility to it, and don't want to get caught leaning the wrong way if it just wants to dip down and then come back. So we're going to be aggressive. 90-cent gain, move stops to entry. Half off plus 5, half off plus 10. And finally, JJSF. This is J&J Snack Foods Corp. Came down to test previous resistance, which is now support. Okay, nice horizontal line of support here. You can see this is in a bull flag. Looking for this to come out to the upside. 51.56 entry, 50.16 stop loss. That's $1.40. 65-cent gain, move stops to break even. Half off plus $1.60 and half off plus $4.60. See if this one gets a runner. And of course, we always manage these. I do a video every day. And if I don't do a video, which hasn't happened yet, but it might, I will do updates on the blog. One thing that's very important, please go to the blog. You can find it in the contact info at the beginning of the video. And please go before 9 a.m. Eastern Time. If there is an update to any of these trades, they will be posted on that blog by 9 a.m. So get there a little before, just in case it's there. But by 9 a.m., if anything's being canceled or some numbers are being changed, I will update it on the blog. Okay? Have a great weekend. Have a great trading day on Monday. And I will talk to everybody again Monday night with the management of this list.